In this disk drill review, I wanted to check if this top-ranked recovery tool actually holds up in real use. For that, I put it through two tougher recovery scenarios: a USB drive that wouldn't open properly and an SD card with deleted camera footage. The results genuinely surprised me, so watch till the end to see what it recovered and whether it's worth paying for. But before we get into how Disk Drill works, let's quickly cover the questions that come up before installing any software. Is Disk Drill legit? Does it keep your data private? Is Disk Drill safe to use? The short answer is yes to all, and here's why. Disk Drill is developed by CleverFiles and has been on the market since 2009. It's an established recovery tool with a long track record. It runs locally on your computer, so your files are not uploaded anywhere during recovery. It also uses a read-only scanning approach, which means it doesn't write anything to the drive you're scanning. The only rule: download Disk Drill from the official CleverFiles website. Don't test your luck with cracked versions or random third-party sources. Now let's look at what Disk Drill can actually do and what features it has. Disk Drill is built for common recovery scenarios like deleted files, formatted drives, corrupted file systems, or lost partitions. It works on Windows and macOS, and you can use it with HDDs, SSDs, USB drives, SD cards, NAS devices, and software RAID setups. It also supports the main file systems used across Windows, macOS, and Linux, and can recognize around 400 file formats, including RAW formats from professional cameras. Disk Drill combines quick scan for recently deleted files, deep scan for formatted or damaged drives, and signature scan for cases where file system data is missing, all in one workflow. The interface is clean and user-friendly. Drives are listed clearly, scan progress is easy to follow, and results open in a familiar File Explorer-style view. Once the files are found, you can preview them before recovery, with recovery chances shown right in the results. The standout feature is Advanced Camera Recovery. It's made for fragmented videos from cameras, drones, DVRs, and similar devices where simpler recovery tools often fail. You also get built-in byte-to-byte backup for imaging unstable drives, smart monitoring, data protection, cleanup tool, and browser-based video repair. All of that sounds good, but how does Disk Drill work in practice? To test its capabilities, I went straight for harder cases: a corrupted 16GB USB drive with about 2 GB of test files, and an SD card with deleted camera footage where fragmented video recovery matters. The recovery process goes smoothly. You choose the drive, click Search for Lost Data, and select the scan type. Files start appearing during the scan, so you can check them early. After the scan, you filter results by file type, date or size, preview files, select what you need, and recover to a different drive. Easy even for a beginner. Here comes the most intriguing part of this Disk Drill data recovery review: the test results. On the corrupted USB, Disk Drill found all 2 GB of test files and detected more than 23 GB of data overall through damaged file system metadata and signature scanning. After recovery, all files opened cleanly. On the SD card, Disk Drill found all deleted MOV and JPG files. The original names weren't preserved, but recovered videos played fully without damage. So in both tests, Disk Drill recovered usable files with 100% success rate. If you were wondering, is Disk Drill good? The test results speak for themselves. What about the price? Here's what you get with Disk Drill Free versus Pro. The free version gives you enough to test the software properly. You can scan drives, preview files without limits, and use the built-in extra features. On Windows, you can also recover up to 100 megabytes for free. The Pro version covers up to 3 devices and removes this recovery limit. As for how much Disk Drill costs, prices can change by region, license type, and promotions, so check the current Disk Drill Pro price on the official website. But in terms of value, Pro makes sense if you need the full recovery, and any Disk Drill Pro review will tell you it's worth it. Before the verdict, let's cover a few limitations. Because no tool is perfect, Disk Drill can't be installed directly on Linux. You can still recover Linux data through remote SSH from Windows or Mac, but it adds extra friction. It also can't create bootable recovery drives, which matters if your system won't boot and you need to recover from it directly. And while software RAID support is solid, hardware RAID support is more limited compared to specialist forensic tools. For the majority of everyday recovery cases, though, these limits probably won't matter. Now for the verdict, is Disk Drill worth it? Totally. I've tested quite a few recovery tools, and for most real-world cases, Disk Drill is the best data recovery software I've used. It stands out for its balance. It gives you more recovery depth than a simple tool like Recover, especially with formatted drives, corrupted file systems, and fragmented video files, but it also doesn't feel as technical as something like RStudio or UFS Explorer. You get enough control to handle serious recovery cases while the workflow stays clear. So my takeaway is simple. If you want a recovery tool that can handle more than basic deleted file recovery, but still feels easy to use, Disk Drill is the one I'd recommend first. If this helped, like and share this video with someone trying to get their files back. And if you still have questions about Disk Drill, leave them in the comments. See you in the next one.